Welcome to the Louisiana Purchase Lewis and Clark Expedition Webquest, Part 2. Now that we have reviewed Thomas Jefferson, let's take a look at some of his most noteworthy accomplishments, starting with the Louisiana Purchase.
What was the background of the Louisiana Purchase? The early 1800s were an exciting time in the United States. Many Americans were beginning to move westward as they looked for new places to live and farm. When Thomas Jefferson became the third president of the United States in 1801, he was concerned about the future of the city of New Orleans. At that time, the French owned the territory that included New Orleans and the surrounding area. President Jefferson knew that New Orleans was very important to U.S. citizens. The city's location at the mouth of the Mississippi River made it an important trade center for American farmers. Farmers stored their goods in warehouses in New Orleans. The city was a shipping hub for all of the goods to be brought to markets in the area. Many U.S. citizens had decided to make this area home. President Jefferson wanted complete, unrestricted access to the Mississippi River, and this included New Orleans. He believed that as long as the mouth of the Mississippi was controlled by another country, Americans could never be truly independent. Jefferson's concern grew when it became known that the French Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte had plans to build a powerful sugar empire in the region. Some of Jefferson's advisors even worried that Bonaparte would use France's land in the New World, known as the Louisiana Territory, as a base from which they could invade the United States. So, Thomas Jefferson decided to take action. In 1801, he instructed Robert Livingston, the U.S. minister to France, to negotiate or work out a deal for the U.S. to buy the city of New Orleans and some of the surrounding area from the French. Livingston offered Napoleon $2 million for the city. Napoleon didn't want to sell the land and turned down the offer.
That gives you a good overview of the events leading up to the Louisiana Purchase. Now next, go to the Monticello.org website and scroll down this page here, where we'll get some further details on the events that lead up to that purchase. Study them well because you'll need to be putting these into the correct order. Having taken a look at that timeline, move on to the Check for Understanding number 2. This way you'll double check to make sure you've understood everything that you have covered. Finally, move on to the formative at the end of the assignment for step 2. This is where you'll put your writing skills into practice and show us what you've learned. Good luck, everyone.